Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter project every single time and give my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I'm very excited to be checking out the most popular project on all of Kickstarter right now. That is 1UP-Dice 2, The Revenge. Fueled by 80s video games, steroids, and 1.21 gigawatts of pixelated power, these 8-bit themed dice... And... I see what they're trying to do here. They're trying to show me both this and this, because this obviously is going to sell it for a lot of people, and then this is here to slam home the door. So they wanted to zoom in on both the dice on the right side, but show you the case on the left side. And I feel like they did an okay job. I honestly would like to see these zoomed in just a little bit more. I don't know. It's a tough sell, because both those are equally important, I think, in selling the dice. But maybe just letting me know how much one of those would cost would be nice. But other than that, I do think it's a very... well done main image. I know exactly what I'm getting into, and if I'm the market for this, I'm like, yep, like, I want it. So, kudos. And now that we see this image, now I'm really starting to get these details a little bit more. I'm like, oh, that's cool, that's neat. Like that. Alright, as always, when we go in the video, I'm thinking three things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go.
Infinite Black presents...
Okay, so if you're not old enough to get that reference, that was pretty much the sound of someone blowing into a Nintendo cartridge and having to put it in there and closing the top and it not working. Like, it was a thing back in the day.
1UP-Dice. 1UP-Dice are the magical love children that came after that one summer camp in 1986, when Dungeons & Dragons first met retro video games. They sparkle, they crit,
Those look
and
really
they
good.
don't take shit. 1UP-Dice takes your favorite retro video games and merges them with vibrant, sparkly polyhedral dice. Now you can bring the attitude of those video games to your tabletop RPGs. 1UP-Dice sets contain 11 polyhedral dice.
So these hardcore being marketed to tabletop role-playing game fans, and I think that's the way to go. I mean, who else are you going to market these to? I think this is, but I love this. You know,
Including two
very well
D20s,
done.
4d6, and one of each of their radical friends. Each dice set is contained in a matching magnetic dice cartridge. These durable plastic cartridges are made from recycled VHS tapes, steroids, and the American dream. They also double as a rolling tray.
Ooh.
To complete this rockin' retro
those look
throwback,
nice.
we've got enamel pins, iron-on patches, D2 coins.
All right, and so they're talking a little bit about the add-ons. They're telling me more about what I can expect to buy, and I do like that. And they're even showing me prices, no less, of the add-ons, which I really like as well. I'd still like to know the price of just getting one of these cases. Ooh, that looks good.
Does that look like old school cartridge sleeves? We've designed 1UP-Dice around 9 symbols inspired by the games that took all our hard-earned grass cutting and babysitting money. First up is our Retro Wave Cyber Magicka series. Poison Dagger is dying to sneak its way into your enemy's back and do a little twist. Dip in magic. Perfect for you rogue types who like to leave a sickly surprise.
It's a bit much.
Arcane Candle's magical light will guide you through the darkest dungeons. Or better yet, help you burn down the village of your sworn nemesis.
And I think that's part of the idea here, the tongue-in-cheek nature. It's supposed to sound like this was written in 1986. And so I get that, and I like that. I do like that, and that once again, they're going straight for nostalgia here, and I think that's a great way to try and do it. Some people, like me, are like, it's a little bit long, I just want to see the dice, but I get what they're doing.
Fireball is ready to on your quest.
Is this just focusing on all the other ones?
Lurking in the shadows are the monsters of madness. Will these items help or hurt you on your quest? The elixir of vitality will prolong any mortal's life, but is the madness incurred worth the price? Cackling Skull's Curse is gnawing
So they're
away.
selling a set as well that includes these three. That's an interesting. That's interesting. I'll be very interested to see what the most popular pledge level here is. Because I gotta imagine it's probably just the buy one, just get one. Oh, this is gonna be perfect for my, for this role playing, or maybe buy 3. I don't know. I'm excited to see how they break up their prices.
The amulet worth the constant chatter no one else can hear? Zombie Chopper +5 is the only blade powerful enough to defeat the ancient evils coming through the gates. Mythical Sword.
Ooh.
With this magical weapon just from the forces
Wow,
of
that one's
darkness.
hot.
Mythical Sword.
Just straight
With
gold.
this magical weapon in hand,
I would rock
you are
that.
certain to thwart all enemies who dare cross your path. Radiant Shield. Like a beacon of hope, this healing heart is your kingdom. Contained within enough dice to gaming tables around the world. Oh, now your hour.
Okay. So the video, I feel, really kind of stretched a little bit longer than I think most people are going to think it needed to. But I think what they did cover in the first minute 30 was what everyone needed to know. You know, this is the end of the shtick. We got to the add-ons. We showed you what we got. And I think they did a good job. And then that last, 2 minutes is more for, if you really want to dive deep into what they look like. So I don't have an issue with that. As long as there's not crucial information at the end of the video. That's what I have. Like, if you put boring to a lot of people's stuff in the last 2/3 and then the end has useful information, I'm not a big fan of that. But I like that video. I thought that was well done. So, Infinite Black, makers of Elder Dice, Journey to the Tree of Sorrows. We got a bunch of people here in the customer service. Gold with the best. I agree. I thought those just look so cool. Man, come on, right click. There we go. All right, so what have they done before? 1UP-Dice canceled. Interesting. Check out that one. So that's why it's 1UP-Dice too. Then we have the Elder Shear Shards of Illumination. So this was another big dice set they did, and they've done dice. Okay, so dice is their thing. View copyright notification. Interesting. The copyright works as issue of Nintendo's Super Mario Brothers video game franchise, including but not limited to the interesting. So they had a little bit of an issue with someone dinging them there. Let's check out, make sure these dice are out. Ugh, why is this hidden? That's terrible. Shipping updates and shard sets for now available for purchase, fulfillment update, release date, and new click-clacks. We are getting closer to the finish line on this Elder Dice campaign. We have now shipped all the way through Wave 4. There have been issues and hiccups with logistics. It's not a flaming dumpster fire here, though, so that's the most important thing. Still no word on missing mats, so I was able to open my box after a move. I did. I'm missing a bunch of dice. 15 days ago. Never mind, my wife was hiding them on me. She got a giggle. Okay. Still, they should respond to that. If they just... Hey, we got our shipment, very excited. I still haven't got mine. Okay, but they are responding still, so that's what I see a month ago. Good. So most of this is out. Let's check this one as well. New Elder Dice, Shards of Illumination is coming. So yeah, these are out. People got their things. I feel comfortable as long as this is a flaming dumpster fire. Hey everybody, we haven't received our dice yet over a year ago. So this is the last thing was a year ago. So people got their stuff. Good. Can you do it? I feel comfortable with it. This, some people are gonna go like, that's a little bit worrying, but it's like, like what they're doing. They really have to straddle a close line here because they want to give you that nostalgia, but they don't have the licenses to like really give you that nostalgia. So they just gotta get close. Like, oh look, this makes me think of Zelda, but it's not Zelda. It's definitely not Zelda. Which whatevs. Anywho, 1UP-Dice, the Revenge. So do I want it? Yes, I feel like they did a great job in the first minute 30. Can you do it? Yes. Infinite Black. You make dice. You got your stuff. This is your lane. Cool. Free for the first 48 hours. This is awesome. Hopefully it goes away after the first 40 hours. A glitch in the system now allows pledges in the first 40 hours to receive this golden mythical sword D20 free with your rewards. Wow. That's a banger. And that explains why this is doing so well just right off the jump, because I believe this was launched yesterday, Tuesday, and it's currently the most popular thing on Kickstarter. And once again, I said it, I think Keith said it as well. That was the die that was just like, wow. And that's just, oh yeah, we're going to throw this in with whatever you get. Fantastic idea. That's a half-point grade bump up right there. That's a great fear of missing out type of thing. All right, what do we got here? Magnetic cartridges, pixel art. I saw this. It looks great. So we have the stretch goal area. Not giving me all the details I want, which I hate. And they're like, oh, we want to save space. They have the stretch goals down there. It's like, stretch goal quick reference. Like, why not? Because what does this mean? I don't know what any of this stuff means. This is where I'm supposed to be excited about it. Now, I'm excited to go figure out what it means when I go further down, but it happens to me all the time in rule booklets. They'll say, see a page later on. I'm like, why not just show it to me now? Like, I'm ready to learn about this concept right now, in the now. Up, down, and these don't even tell me anything. Like, this literally does not tell me anything about anything. Like, up, down, left, right, and just like that, we're back to a new improved campaign. We got extra lives, and we're talking this campaign to the next level. 1UP-Dice is lacking something radical. Growing up influenced by 8-bit consoles and RPGs, we thought that we'd be more gnarly than mashing the two worlds together. The exclusive D2 coin included with each pledge level. So it's a coin you flip over. That's nice. Oh, so this is also... So this is... I almost feel like this should be way up here then. So why not put this right at the very top? Like, boom, free for the first 40 hours and then free for everybody. So it's like before I've even clicked on anything, I was like, oh, I'm getting 2 free things. And these free things, I'll use this. Like, I'm going to bust that out. This coin, yeah, I might use that. If there's a coin flip situation in a game, why not? That looks pretty nifty. Just keep it on the table. 1UP-Dice takes this retro feel of the favorite console games and merges it with the vibrant, sparkly 8-bit dice that are perfectly with the yada yada stuff. I see them. 1UP-Dice cartridge, durable plastic. I just want the price. Show me the dice. I've already seen the dice. They look great. I got it. I do like this. You showed me how that works a little bit. More into the weeds. Cool. There's the thing. Where's the prices? Pledge levels. Here we go. $27. So $27 gets you one of them. It gets you the 1UP pin. And then if you got it in the first 48 hours, it gets you the die. So I am not a dice collector. And every time I go to these dice pages, my initial idea is like, oh my god, 20 cents, like any price. I'm like, that's just a lot for dice because I put no value in dice whatsoever. But as I've learned, this is I think this is a reasonable price for dice because I don't know. That being said, you get a nice carry in case you get the thing. It looks solid. Then we get 2 of them at $52, so you're getting a $2 price bump down like that. And then we got a $75, and you get 3 of them. Any 3 you want, presumably. Yeah, your choice. And then 3 cartridge dice trays. And so this is interesting because they didn't do the your items section down here, but then on the third one and the fourth one they do the your items section. And quite honestly, I kind of love this. I wish that this were a little bit higher as well. They just use that uniformly on all theirs. But this is a fantastic idea. And this, I think, is what I've been searching for over a year on Kickstarter. What is the best way? What are great ways to convey the difference from one pledge level to another pledge level? And this just makes it so clean. 3 minigame PDFs. But here's the thing. Do I get the 2 minigame PDFs here? I do. It's just they decided, you know what? We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it on these first 2 because get bent. That's really an odd choice for me. And then we get the slipcase. So you get the slipcase once you get up to the $110 level. So I think they're hoping that's the big one. And then you're going to get 4 of these different decoins. Those are fancy. Those look nice. You just kind of sprung those on me. I didn't even realize those existed. Oh, you don't. Oh, so you get 3 of these of your choice. And then that one everybody gets. Interesting. Okay. Mini boss pledges. So is this just going to be the big one times 2? Is that what it is? No, this one comes with a playmat of your choice. And what's different? What's the difference? More coins? You get more stuff. Mini boss pledge. So you get all 6. So okay. This is the collector set. No, this is because they're gold. Those are gold cases. This is weird. These are just kind of weird pledge levels. They're just kind of. And then we have the final boss pledge, which includes the fancy thing, and then the last one, presumably. Who's taking this? I'm so curious. Like, unless you're a friendly local game store, like, I can see that. Do they have a friendly local game store level? No, they don't. So these kind of feel like custom. Like, I actually really like these pledge levels now that I see this, because these ones I definitely think are probably aimed more at the friendly local game store, because you spend $2.25 on this, you put them out, these are probably going to get sold, I would imagine. Especially if you break them up a la carte. I don't know. So I'm very curious. All right, let's check it out. Oh, wait. So there any more? No. So $27. I presume this one will be the most popular one. 1,507 backers. Okay. Not the most popular one. You get 2 of them. 427. 3 of them. 377. That seems reasonable. Collector's set. This one. 463. Okay. So shut my mouth. They know their backers. 78 people want that one. 185 want that one. Oh my gosh. And then there is a retailer pledge. like its own separate thing. You just didn't tell me about it. You don't want to make the retailers feel all nice and warm and special. I think my notebook poster just fell down, and that makes me sad. Okay, so what is it, the retailer? That if brick and mortar can sign up for this pledge, you'll receive a $55 off the MSRP. Oh! I like this. Okay. And I will say, I will shut my mouth. They clearly know their audience, because I would say one of these is a bad pledge if there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 people taking them. But all these have decent chunks of people. So they clearly know their audience. They clearly know what they want. Kudos. 185 people getting the all-in. Yeah, that's really surprising to me. Yeah. But hey, they know their market. Stretch goals. And maybe that's dice sellers? I don't know. I don't know. Master Edition Mythical Sword. What is this? So we get at 100K, we get foil interior. That's hot. That's super hot. I think that's only for specific pledge levels, though. But, I like it. Arcade Candle. You get a cartridge interior. What is that? What does that mean? What is that? What does he mean, cartridge interior? Isn't this a cartridge interior? What's the difference? Unlocked. Did it not have its own cartridge before? Oh, and so we're unlocking more of these? Cackling Skull cartridge interior. All unlocked 1UP dice sets will be available as selections for your pledge rewards, making D6 sets and power packs also unlocked. Okay. That doesn't make as much sense as I think you think it makes sense. Either that or I'm just a dum-dum. Which, hey, that one. Very realistic. Stretch goals. So you're unlocking... So these didn't have cartridges before? Okay. Side stickers added to all cartridges. So you can better tell what they are. Okay, I like that. And then, okay, so add-ons. $17. Now, does this come with... Now, does this come with the case? I don't think this comes with the case. I think this just comes with the dice. Right? Was that what you were trying to tell me here? All unlocked dice will be available as selections for the pledge manager. Matching D6 sets and power packs are also included. This is a power pack, right? I don't like the verbiage here. It's a little bit confusing. Playbats. Buy a coin, won't you? Okay, tons of them. Oh, there's way more than 3 extra ones. Okay. Add on a coin, $5 each. Okay. Bought all 10 for $37. Enamel pens. Now we're selling those things. That's right. You mentioned that. Patches, stuff, slip cases. Okay. Mega slip case. Vinyl sticker packs. We're just collectible up the wazoo. Retailers. We love our local game shops. If you're a store owner and like to do this pledge for $3.50 or more, we will reach out to you, verify your store, and make sure you get our discount pledge. Shipping. All right. Buried all the way at the bottom. Industry standard. I hate it. Why not right after the add-ons? Why not? Shipping, $7.95 plus. All right, shipping global logistics has been turned upside down and inside over the past couple of years. With that in mind, we've been working with a trusted global fulfillment. They have warehouses in Ireland, China, Canada, and the U.S., allowing you to ship your pledge. Yada yada. As a back, you'll pay for shipping well after the campaign is over when you're close to the thing. It's listed as an estimate. Depending on the site of the wedge, your pledge will vary, and that's reasonable. I do need to know about the VAT. Not a big fan of you not mentioning the VAT in any way, shape, or form. All right, $22.91 in the United States, which is as per normal. Europe $8.50. Yeah, you gotta mention the VAT to me. Let me Control V this, make sure I didn't miss it. No, there's no VAT. Yeah, that's a half-point grade drop. Because that's just come on, you gotta at least mention it. Just tell me I'm gonna get jacked by the VAT. Just make me. Pretty much what I've grown to understand is people just don't want to know that they want to know that the VAT is the kind of VAT where they're not going to have to go to the post office and pay someone. Because that's the one where it's oh, that's such a hassle. All right, so let's check out the FAQ, the updates, the comments. Give this one a grade. Oh, 16. Please be organized. Not organized. Hate this FAQ. My question's question 15. That's fun. I have to read through 14 other questions to get to it. I'd recommend looking at Reload from Colossal Games and how they organize their FAQ. And I've seen a lot of other companies starting to do that. I'm pushing that rock. Because this is just not a fun one to go through. Pretty much just organizing your FAQ is easy, and it's just way better for your customers. 4 comments, 11 comments, So not very engaging currently with 3,113 backers, but the 11's a good one. I'm going to guess it's mostly just people excited, though. We're going to make a few minutes to do some turn jam, do the worm, Papa Chris, we celebrate. If you got questions, head over to the FAQ, and then we haven't answered it there. Hit us up in the comments. So the only way you're not actually asking for engagements. You quite literally are saying, hey, check the FAQ before you say anything. And then, if you still have a question, post in the comments. But you're not like engaging me. And I imagine most of these people are just going to be excited. I'm excited. I'm Sheila. So glad the fireball got unlocked. I love these are just yes, people excited. That's it. You're churning. I do like that. I like the fact you're churning this, but these are not very engaging updates at all. So it's easy. You're trying to tickle the nostalgia bug in the next update. Give me the relevant information, but then also say, hey, if we were going to do some more retro-inspired dice, what are some symbols you'd love to see? And what game does it remind you of? Or just something like that. Get people talking. Get that nostalgia bug doing. You're going to get people cross-talking. Like, oh my gosh, that'd be great. I totally forgot about this. Kid Icarus for the arrow or whatever the heck. It's just more engagement here. Because right now you're number one. But you're gonna start sinking. Next Tuesday, this thing is going to start sinking if you don't get more engagement. Because you got the initial big surge. But I don't see a reason why I come to this Kickstarter either. That's the thing. Like, I didn't feel like that stretch goal section was very exciting. Like, you unlocked a lot of stuff, but it was very formulaic. Like, all right, I could guess what the next one's going to be. I imagine it's whatever. I don't know. It wasn't tickling my Kickstarter tummies. I know we can't, but boy, I wish I could get a different case for my dice set. Is it actually still possible we get the Mushroom Star or Ghost Dice from the previous Kickstarter? No, sadly, so they did. They had some stuff that was trademarked. Okay. With the final boss pledge, can you mix and match the power packs? You'll be able to mix and match. Cool. So they're in here. They're churning this. They're responding. Great customer service here. Looking good. I just get some more engaging updates there. But final grade for 1UP-Dice 2, The Revenge. Do I want it? Yes. I think if you are a tabletop role-playing gamer, or just nostalgic, I think and those two interweave a lot. I think they did a great job on this main image. I'd love to see maybe a little bit more zoomed in, because right now this looks good, but when you're looking at it from just the generic, Kickstarter front page, it's a little bit more hard to see. As I'll show you in a second, so let's just check it out. Boom. So we go there, explore games, and it's just, the details don't pop as much. But once again, it was a delicate balance there, like these details. But once I really got to see them, I'm like, oh, those look really good. The cases, though, that's what they wanted to display. So, do I want it? Yes. And I feel like the first minute, 30 seconds of the video, they did a great job showcasing all the different art design. And by that point, you're probably like, that's the one I want. Can you do it? Yes. They have the track record. They make dice. This is their thing. Now they make pins and all this other fancy schmancy stuff that they sell at conventions. Good for them, whatever. Yes. Thumbs up. How much is it? Price for dice, I think it's reasonable. I did not like the fact that the VAT wasn't included at all. The shipping information, but what's it, like $35 for a set of dice? Their fancy set with a case. It's got gold on the inside of the case or whatever the heck. That seems reasonable for the dice market. Me personally, I'm like, oh my gosh, $35. That's a board game, but whatevs. Plus, they have the mini PDF games that you can play, which I guess is a minor selling point. That's cool. I'd like to see maybe a little bit more focus on that, but that's a nitpick. So yeah, I think this is overall solid. I'm gonna give this one a B+. 1UP-Dice 2, The Revenge. It looks solid, and I'd say, yeah, I don't think you have to worry about them running off with your money or anything like that. It's another dice one. I didn't think it was amazing. I didn't think it was terrible. I thought it was good to very good. But let me know in the comments below, what is your grade for 1UP-Dice 2, The Revenge? And as always, if you enjoyed this Kickstarter content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below, as I'm trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, celebrate my 10-year anniversary and making YouTube content. Bye-bye!